Kelvin, put that belt down. What you gonna do?
Oh! Kelvin Gastelum!
He's got tremendous power.
Исраэль Adesanya!
One of the most fantastic strikers to watch.
I think within the next day I was like, yep, sign me up, I'll do the fight, because interim or not interim, at the end of the day, we had a deal. We had a deal. When we sat down, Dana, we shook on it. After Anderson Silva, I get a belt in my next fight, and I'm going to do that.
Not only that, let me say it's on April 13th, which is the day that I won the Ultimate Fighter Season 17. 6 years from now, Dana, you'll be giving me the belt.
How much of an advantage do you think it is that you did get to fight at UFC 234 and you're just riding this momentum as opposed to Calvin, who had to reset?
So you said that word, momentum. Momentum's a powerful force. You know, keeps on rolling. And April 13th, I'm going to roll over Kelvin.
Mass disappointment earlier this morning when it was learned that UFC middleweight champion Robert Whittaker would not be able to defend his title against Kelvin Gastelum.
Robert Whittaker taken to the hospital and diagnosed with a hernia.
So it goes in the fight game. Our main event tonight was to be the UFC middleweight championship, but Whittaker and Gastelum are off the card, and that means Исраэль Adesanya and the Spider Anderson Silva move up and will headline UFC 234 tonight.
That's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That's the last style bender, folks.
Исраэль Adesanya, an epic year it's been for him.
Just move your head in there. Sharp, sharp. Opa! Oh, yeah. Nice work, Kelvin. Nice work, Ryan. Let's go.
The stories are repeating itself. History is repeating itself with this fight with me and Israel. So I expect the same results.
Kelvin Gastelum!
What if I told you you were first in line?
Oh! The 1-2 from Gastelum and knee for good measure. Big left from
Individual soul.
Back on fight week again, and to be brutally honest, it was hard for me to stay motivated after what had happened in Australia. I almost hit that wall over there.
Almost.
When I saw him filming, I was like, I can't look like a bitch.
Need to bring you more often.
Man, I never get tired of coming over here. That's dope. Boom! I want to go surfing, I want to go snowboarding, but I can't get injured. I can't risk getting injured. Boom! Wow! Reason why I got a good chin is my sister over here threw some good hands when we were younger. Hey! I'm out. I leave on a good note. I'm telling you, all my senses are on point right now. All right, we gotta make sure we get all the essentials for Atlanta. Исраэль Adesanya. I mean, he's a very highly skilled fighter. He brings a lot of tools to the table, and he's good on the mic. He's got, you know, this swag. He's got this flair to him, and he's a star in the making. One nice shirt. I just don't think he's fought those killers that I have. You know what I mean? I fought Bisping. I fought Weidman. I fought Jacare. I just don't think he's been through that fire, man. And I think it'll be a little overwhelming. But we're really focused on us and really confident that we're gonna come out with the win.
Excelente, campeão. Excelente.
That's rare for me, man. It's fight week, and I'm here training at King's. And my last few fights have been international. China, Brazil a few times, and Australia. I was in Australia for a couple of weeks. So this is an individual sport, but we wouldn't be able to get on that side of the octagon without a group of support.
this is gonna be our belt. Like it's not just gonna be mine, man. I feel like it's gonna be ours. Like that's the way I feel. Like it's ours, not just mine.
Very nice one, man. Good to see you now.
Brother.
Nice one. You're in New Zealand, right?
Yeah, New Zealand, Auckland. Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow you, man.
Thanks, man.
People all over the world know you now.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
Stunned him!
And the last style bender's starting to go to work.
He's just so effortless and fluid, and the way he throws those shots.
The rest of the strikers in this division, you're on notice.
What's up, player? The goodest.
Just reinforcing what we've been going over the last 7 weeks, basically.
Soft body. Yeah, soft. I can feel it.
When you hit something and he bites down through it, you have to not get discouraged.
No, it's all good.
Know in your mind that it's a cumulative damage.
Hey, what's up, man? Not quite a trip, just to get here, but we're dealing with it the best that we can.
Hope you're doing well, brother. Just wanted to send you good vibes out there, bro. I'm gonna be out there in Atlanta, man.
He's gonna be out here in Atlanta.
It's only been 1 year in the UFC, just 1 year, and I've done so much, so everything is just falling into place according to plan. And Kelvin's got a soft body, he's heavy on his leg, and he's got a big head.
There he is.
Count everything, so.
Signature name date, signature name date.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Исраэль Адесанья, future middleweight UFC champion, and I'm going to give you a tour of my body. And when people say like, oh, why you even get tattoos? You're black, you can't see them. I'm like, it's not for you to see, it's for me to feel. Broken Native, I coined that name when I was younger for a crew that I was running with, the dance crew. I've always been like the bat amongst doves, the pebble amongst stones.
Sweet. Perfect. That was great, man. Let's cut.
Definite. Saturday, we'll get it done.
A kickboxing superstar who has set the UFC world ablaze, Исраэль Adesanya.
Feeling good, feeling ready. I mean, I just kind of put on a little show on stage, and my body feels like it's prime.
Open workouts were awesome. The energy in here is awesome, and I actually didn't expect it to be this awesome. Man, I'm happy to go in there and do what I love to do. You know, fighting for me is fun. Everything else is just BS and work, and you know, once I get in the octagon, it's my world, man.
I don't have to do shit. Like, example, Brunson, I could smell the fear on him. Kelvin's not scared, he's dangerous, and that's what excites me about him. I'm looking to put him on the stake as well.
You know, I was there front row in Australia, as everybody knows. When he hit Silva, I didn't see no pop in those punches. I feel like if that was me, he would have dropped like a sack of potatoes. We're working out in my room, and so far so good. The energy's good. I feel good. My training partners feel great about the work that I put in, and so. Finito. Oh, yeah.
That's what I read. Well, apparently I don't have any pop in my shots at the workout. Appreciate that. Kelvin. I don't have any pop in my shots, so I'm gonna lose.
You can't find out.
Sorry. My last job was working for an energy company. I only ever did enough not to get fired, and they only ever paid me enough to come back next week. So it was a nice little working relationship. Then September 4th, 2013, I said, I'm out.
How are you, my man?
All right, gentlemen. Hey. As soon as they told me there was a fight opening for this interim title fight against Israel on April 13th, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's my day.
I know how to use my reach very well. I've used it my whole career. And what he does, I've seen so many times.
Face forward, you too.
Boom, put my balls on the back of their head, sprawl, flat out, and then I get back up and fuck them up.
Now it's time to prove everybody wrong. You're in a good position, man. Embrace it. You're in a really good position. He has the desire, he has the will. I think he's gonna knock this guy out.
$183.
5 seconds. Wow, more. Thank you.
184.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the way.
After Silva, I didn't care what Kelvin was doing, what Robert was doing. All I knew was I'm fighting for a belt in my next fight. And here we are.
I'm a matador, man. He can be the bull, I can be the matador.
Have you seen the bull when he catches the matador? It's not nice.
Oh! 1-2 from Gastulum. Bisping is out!
Israël Adesanya, the last style bender. Official weight, 183 for style bender. Official weight, 184.
Dude, I'm tired of talking, man, honestly. Like, who wants to see a fight? You're gonna see an ass whooping. Let's go.
You guys ready to see a fight like he said? Yeah, it's gonna be a good war, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm excited to put on a good show for you guys.
Good luck to you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow. Kelvin Gastelum, ladies and gentlemen.
First, it's a middleweight showdown as a tried and true warrior arrives at the pinnacle of his journey.
I want to see this fight end in dominant fashion. I want to be able to make it clear that I'm supposed to be winning this world title.
Ready to meet head-on the new force sweeping the scene. A deft combination of style and speed.
Oh, we tagged him again.
Another knockdown! Israël Adesanya!
A Nigerian-born phenom who's ready to rise up and greet his own era.
Dateline, Atlanta, Georgia.
I mean, he's been in this position before. When Uriah Hall, when he was spinning and knocking everybody out, Kelvin stomped him, pushed him against the fence, and beat him. And feels like, honestly, he has seen the better competition.
This is a PhD in kicking your ass. This guy knows how to drop bombs on your face, and he can put together combinations and set you up in ways that you're just not going to see coming.
He's a betting favorite tonight to leave Atlanta with a UFC championship. Absolutely remarkable. We'll see how it goes between these two later tonight. Arguably the most exciting fighter in mixed martial arts today, the lightweight contender and the UFC flyweight king Henry Cejudo will try to become a double champ June 8th against Marlon Moraes. Well, Kelvin Gastulum has had a penchant for rising to the occasion throughout his UFC run. He has called tonight's fight the toughest of his career.
He said the only time he's got to beat it out of his hands. Yeah. He said the only time he ever felt a little bit overwhelmed was that third round of the Anderson Silva fight.
This man has been in the UFC for 6 years, and he's still learning and growing, and he hasn't even reached his athletic prime yet.
Israël Adesanya is 6'4", the reach advantage. If my math is right, 8.5 inches for the last style bender, Israël Adesanya.
Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya! Kelvin Gastelum!
you know exactly what I expect. I need you to fight hard, fight clean. When I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch gloves, now's the time. God bless.
Since he's become so successful in that type of stance.
And Adesanya retreats.
Yeah, he's been taking some big deep breaths. His mouth's open a little bit. He got stung.
Gastelum is throwing some heat.
He's throwing heat.
He talked a lot about working the body of Gastulum, which he described as soft. Lands a right kick there.
That one landed.
That head kick partially blocked.
Beautiful jab.
Adesanya's starting to get off a little bit more now.
Woo!
It's almost like Israel can't engage him because Kelvin's so powerful.
Yeah.
He has to evade, stay at space.
Ooh.
Adesanya's getting going now.
Oh, beautiful. He stung him.
That lead right hand is nasty.
Oh, Kelvin's in real trouble. Look at this. There's the grappling.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
Takedown defense. Beautiful stab. Kelvin. Oh, high kick.
Wow.
Nice knee to the body there by Adesanya.
Good head movement from Gastulum, and then lands a shot of his own.
Like right here.
Good
This is
entry.
big. That's big.
Oh, beautiful knee to the body.
Oh!
Woo!
Gastulum didn't even flinch.
He ducked his head into that one. He got hit on the top of the head.
Looks like Adesanya's now cut, I believe.
I believe so, at the right eye.
Yeah.
He's
Ooh! And he caught him there. Oh!
Wow, what a fight!
Nice inside leg kick by Israel.
It's a looping right hand to set it up, and then a left hand.
Oh, nice
stung him.
switch, yes.
Stung
Nice
him with
jab
that
by
left.
Izzy.
Oh, he was high. Look at that.
Oh!
That one got Adesanya's attention.
He hurt him.
Adesanya retreats.
He's in
Left hand for Gastulum.
He is in trouble.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Now Adesanya throws some offense.
Oh!
Caught him again.
Oh, nice front kick to the face by Israel.
Adesanya with a guillotine. Very slippery.
He's got to use it to sweep. Israel got it.
It's not quite on.
No,
It's not quite on.
Gastulum's out. Get the bonus checks ready.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Beautiful right. Oh, he hurt him. He stunned him.
Gastulum's hurt.
He snapped his neck back with that one.
He can't miss with that right hand no more.
Kelvin's in real trouble.
Under 90 seconds now to go.
Oh my goodness.
Huge right. Knocked out for Adesanya now.
He's in real trouble.
We might get a stoppage here. Big elbow from Adesanya. Final 10 seconds.
That's it.
Gastulum goes down.
Stop it.
Kelvin's still fighting. Israel's trying to finish. What a...
Wow. Incredible. The heart of Kelvin Gastelum. The will to keep going. I mean, he's exhausted and battered. Boom! Right hand. Adesanya's accuracy and precision. And how about this? They go to the ground. Adesanya throws up a triangle. His ability to stay accurate and technical in the fifth and final round. And what heart by Kelvin Gastelum.
Amazing.
Israel, the last bender, Adesanya.
I started this fight with adversity. And like a champion, like you say, be the hero in your own story. By the end of my documentary, this place gonna be lit, honestly, but I knew I was willing to give it all and leave it all in there. And I said, let's go. But like I said, he's a Mexican warrior, but hey, I got that Mexicano with me too.
It's okay. Take my time. Just slowly cook him. And I was hurting him. People don't see it, but I knew I was hurting him because he had a poker face. And I got a good poker face as well, but I knew when I was hurting him. And I dropped him in the second and a few more times in the fifth, and I hurt him, I think, in the fourth. I want to watch that fight again, man. Yeah, I just felt the darkness. I kept on saying in my native tongue, Ayabiakun. That's heart of a lion, heart of a lion. And I looked at him, he was looking at me, and I knew he had that raza, that olale in him, you know what I mean? And I was ready, man. Megan, I was ready.
I'm good at this game, man. I can play this game for real. This ain't EA Sports. This is the UFC as real as it gets.
Israel's flashy. Israel's a good-looking kid. Israel speaks really well. Israel became a star tonight.
Can you recall many people who have had this resurgence? You call him a star now?
No, you know who he reminds me of? The Conor McGregor. That's what Conor did. Conor came in. He stayed active. He built up a lot of notoriety, had some great fights, and people knew his name, and people wanted to see him fight. Исраэль Адесанья is on that same trajectory right now. But he just came out and banged with him. And I was impressed that when he did try to shoot, how Israel, you know, he took Israel down that one time. Israel got him in a triangle. He had his neck at one point, and it was great, man. I mean, it's seriously one of the greatest fights I've ever seen.
But I just adjusted, and that was cool. And I caught him back, and I could see that I was able to start to touch him a little bit more, because when you get rocked, like a video game, it takes away some of your XP or your life points. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but I was ready for it. I just knew you're not going to break me, because I've had 8 guys, 10 guys. I was going to say run a train, but in a different way, on me in training. And I'm like, if they can't break me, one man can't break me. And he's a tough one hell of a man. What are they going to say now? Wait till he fights. Wait till he fights. And go on their fucking phones and talk shit. And some of you might as well. But hey, guess what? I'm proving myself right. I don't have to prove you wrong. I'm proving myself right every fucking time. I don't mind being used, you know? I just don't want to be misused or abused. Because if you can't be used, then you're useless. So if someone wants to come through and make some work, then bring something to the table that's substantial, and then we can work. No free rides over here.